government accountability? Government accountability means that public officials, elected and unelected, have an obligation to explain their decisions and actions to the citizens. How does government accountability relate to our topic, government waste? The solution to our topic relies heavily on the actions of the government. The area of waste our group is specifically addressing is the misspent tax dollars in every agency and department across the federal government. Our government is wasting billions of dollars on worthless and ridiculous practices. Our government should be more focused on programs such as education. In order to find these misused tax dollars and cut waste in government spending, we must create a plan. We must hold our government to a new standard because the American people are entitled to transparency and efficiency. Government waste, top 10. If you value your tax dollars, you're sure to be outraged by these wasteful projects. Following are the top 10 examples. 5 from each report. Though not necessarily the biggest ticket items, they are no doubt wasteful and representative of Washington's spending addiction that must end.
Everyone knows that getting rid of the deficit will require some tough decisions, and that includes cutting back on billions of dollars in programs that a lot of people care about. But what should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't benefit anybody. Waste we should be getting rid of even if we didn't have a deficit. We're off to a good start. Over the last 2 years, we've pulled the plug on all kinds of ridiculous practices. Apparently, the government used to overnight containers filled with nothing. Don't ask why that is. Sure, some of these cuts aren't that big, but no amount of waste is acceptable. Not when it's your money. Not at a time when so many Americans are already cutting back. Just as families are living within their means, government should too, so we can invest in the things that we know will create good jobs and grow the economy. Things like education and technology. Besides, after a while, all these cuts add up.
Our plan. The first step in fighting government waste is to decipher what is truly worth funding, what is worth our tax money. One of the largest causes of government waste is federal websites. Every year the government funds a copious amount of web pages, particularly ones that are useless to the majority of Americans. This should be one of the government's first steps, to target the duplication and waste among federal websites. There are almost 2,000 separate websites across the federal government, leaving Americans very, very confused where to turn for credible information. The government should recognize this and put an immediate halt to the creation of new websites. The administration should highly consider shutting down a large portion of the websites that deem to be unnecessary and unrelated to the government. Although this plan may seem like a very small step in a large government program, it is a step in the right direction. By introducing this plan to the government, Action will hunt down and eliminate misspent tax dollars in every agency and departments across the federal government. Overall, this plan is directed to call for a more transparent and collaborative government.